Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our Black Myth Wukong Let's Play. So we got our spear last time. I don't intend to use it. We'll probably switch off of it. We don't need to do it here. But what I want to do for this episode is just to go back and make sure we covered everything in this forest before we go into the temple. And we'll start from the beginning, because I know for a fact we ran past non-white, and during the animation where he showed up, I caught a glimpse of the monkey that we saw in chapter 1 before we got one of the secret items, and I'm sure we can pick up another one in this stage. But I didn't get it after the fight. I think after the boss fight, got distracted and ended up not grabbing it. And what I'm talking about, for those who might not remember, well, first we got Seed. We can actually turn that in. These, Se Yun and Shou Yun, we got this in chapter 1 when we saw the baboon looking like monkey next to a Buddha head. And then we picked this one up after we beat the monster, the rock golem, with the Buddha head on him. So hopefully we can pick up the third one in this chapter here as well. And you can see there's a lot of whale that we didn't pick up here either. We can also jump down somewhere, because I see a whale on that pillar. Let me go up first. Right there. That's the monkey I'm talking about. After the non-white fight, when he came down that gap, we stopped going up to go find this. Although I'm not sure how do we go up. Maybe here? Nope. Okay, maybe we take this tunnel and then we turn around after going up? Not sure, because I don't see a way to go back. Oh, got slammed right into him. Alright, one down. Let's see if we can turn around soon. If not, then we probably have to go back. Alright, got the AoE on both of them. I don't think there's a way to go back. I think we're way too far. Yeah, that's the place where we fought non-white for the second time. Oh? Wait. Is this a... It looked like a second path, but nope. We either missed a way to get up, or we Need to clear that double jump somehow. Let me see if there's another way, because that... Oh! That's a solution. Let's follow where the enemy is first and see if we can find a way up. Not enough time. A bat? Ow, ow, ow. Yes, a bat. I thought I dodged enough distance, but... To be honest, I'm a little lost, but this is definitely a new path. And I hope it brings us to that monkey. Okay, there's a lotus far away, which I don't think will trigger. Nope, we triggered it. Let's back up before we get hit. Wait for stamina. Huh, but where is that monkey? Well, that's a new chest. A new gourd. A burning gourd. After taking a drink, we are resistant from frost and also increase our stamina, max stamina. Okay. I guess we missed a lot of stuff over here. Yeah, this map is massive and definitely prone to missing elements. Oh, that's the monkey. We found the monkey. Okay, he's not gonna fight us. This is a cutscene. I can't control. And just like the first stage, she runs away. So, I'm not sure we'll get the spoiler for this yet, but essentially that's one of the 4 generals that I mentioned from Mount Huaguo, who were part of the original generals for the Monkey King. And it's the Tongbi Yuan. She's also the one that, this particular one, is also the one that Wukong first saw when he cracked out of the stone. So like the moment Wukong came alive, this particular monkey was the one he saw first. I think we got everything. I think I jumped down a little bit too early. But I think we got everything. That was really what we came here for. So now we can take the regular path forward into the forest, where we definitely missed more things. And I also realized what the man meant by he needs fire. He needs us to switch our spell. We learned the new refuge spell, which is us drawing a circle on the ground, you know, giving fire and giving warmth. So we need to create that shelter for him. Did we not open this? Because we fought this area twice now. Accessory. The future bead. So a callback to Mila Fool being the future Buddha. After hitting an enemy enough times, we can block the next lethal damage. That seems pretty cool. I'm not sure if I want to give up a slight increase to attack damage after getting enough hits. So basically both of these conditions are like getting enough hits. Different wording for it. Block the next lethal. Slight increase to attack after landing enough hits. Alright, we'll upgrade to this. Now, because that monkey was the first one we saw after Wukong, you know, kind of came out of the stone, she's seen as sort of the mother figure. And she's looking for these because she also wants to lend a hand in reviving Wukong. So she's a friend, which is why we haven't really had to fight her. Alright, this was our meditation spot, which we already picked up. I suspect the last meditation spot is inside the Thunder Temple, the Lesser Thunder Temple. And we're riding snow again. I'm curious if there's anything on either side that we might need to like hop off to grab. Looks pretty clean right now. Because we did have that stage in the sand where we had to kind of hop off the slope and land on the sides to see if we can pick up a chest. Alright, now we're back into this cursed forest. This is where we fought the frog. And then we came out of here, and I was like, great design, looped us back. But we could have just entered from this side too. We haven't done the fox, which I suspect might be in the temple, since she said like side building. I feel like I heard a bat sound. Yep. Oh. Before he got his spell off. But I think we've been here. I remember this area. And we have picked up that shrine before. I think this is the area where we found 不能 or non-able. So we might have done everything there is to do here. He saw us early. Right, the chest is clean. Means we've been here already. Although that doesn't mean we got everything. It just means we've been here once and saw that chest. Like we didn't get these wills right here. Okay. He missed. I think we'll actually teleport from this shrine. This is where we're at. I think we have everything here. I don't think we have the stuff near here. And this is also where we find the guy in the hat, the straw hat. We need to change our spell here before we talk to him. And give up our immobilize, which means we could redo the points, but most likely what will happen is I will probably just use it to trigger the response and then switch it back. Oh, he dodged that and the end this, and I'm out of stamina. But we also dodge all his attack too. Spoke too soon. He's decently tanky. Now, where is that guy? I think he's right there. I see him. Alright, let's give him some warmth. Fire. Your hero, such a good skill. Almost died of cold here. This is much warmer. Alright, let's have a chat. There is a melon field that the Buddha planted hundreds of years ago. If you just have a bite, it'll extend your life for many years. But it's so cold here, and I don't have your skill like this one. It's hard for me to find it. I saw a chubby big head jumping off the cliff. But when I looked at the cliff, no one's there. Maybe that chubby kid has died. But there's the laughter of the kids down below. And it scared the person who saw this. I think there must be a clue. I mean, we already found the field. We can just go there now. Is the field under the cliff? You don't need to guard here. After I catch up with my warmth, I will leave. That's it. That's the repeat. Okay. I think if we go down to the field now, we probably will trigger Mila for there. We discovered the field before finding him the second time, but obviously without finding him and giving him warmth, the field doesn't do us any good. So, anyone home this time? Ah, cinematic. Been testing you for a couple times. Feels like you don't know what's true kindness and... Ooh. It's him. He's been testing us. Older brother. Oh, he's another one of our Longshan's sworn brothers. I tricked you with just a couple words. You're not the actual destined one. Oh, wow, he's gonna test us here. Okay. He's like the white-clad... ooh. He's a martial artist. Okay. First one was a scholar or noble. The second was a yuanwai, which wealthy gentry, I guess. And this one's just a straight-up martial art. Oh, I don't have immobilite. I'm not happy about that. Oh, I mistimed that. Oh, that's a shame. Ooh. Alright, we'll just have to dodge for a while. Oh, he's back. Ooh. I can do that too, you know? Not like it's a competition. Wait, he just disappeared? So much for me using so much mana for the clones. They're just bashing into the wheels. Our clones are all gonna die from this, I think. Well, the wheel is actually targeting our clones rather than us, so I guess it takes a little pressure off. Alright. Take this. Nope. Disappeared again. Ooh. Has a parry as well, huh? There's a boomerang return portion of that too. And that one. Ooh. I like his movesets. Again. Oh, nope. Double hoops. Take that. Huh. Two wheels, huh? Ooh. Can't see both. This could be difficult. Ow, ow. I think they take turns, though. Is that one next? And then it's that one. And then it's that one. And then it's the real one. Oh no, all my nodes. I don't have enough time to do a charge attack. And that. I have a fire friend too. I just didn't want to stay in the burning status. Okay. Ow, he hurts. There we go. He's almost dead. One hit. Just the brute. What my sworn brother asked me to do is done. See you another time. Yeah, he's definitely sent by Erlang. He's one of the Meishan Liu Guai, the 6, weirdos of the Plum Mountain. And not weirdos, monsters, basically. And it's always them that gives us, like, return back to the past. Like, after the Milefo. Seems you do have the enlightenment capacity. Relax. This is not a false Buddhist. No fighting here. This one's ripe. And if it's really ripe, you definitely can crack it with just a little tap. Want a taste? What a waste. Back in the day, Wukong is the one who used this to defeat my young disciple. Come closer. Ooh. Since you found this place here, let me teach you something that they both don't know. Give me your hand. He's gonna write Jin, which means like forbidden or bind or halt or stop, depending on how you translate it. Oh, the symbol is interesting. So that's the Jin Nao, the golden symbol, which is, if it's drawn this way, I'm sure everyone understands why this is like a sexual symbol in the book. Oh, doesn't damage the enemy, but only restricts yourself. How do you use it? You understand? Wait. He sent someone into the pagoda realm. A former acquaintance of Wukong. Who's the one that he sent there? Like, Xiaozhang Taizi was trapped inside, but I think he came by himself. Right. So, okay, so like the naming convention's the same. You have the color, which in his case would be like a green, like a pine green. And then he's the straw hat martial artist, so like an article of clothing and the name. Oh, so it doesn't have to be just the hat, just the entire getup, the bamboo straw getup. Let's see. Azure gray, and with a little bit of white, with solid ice and flying snow covering the entire mountainside. Deep down in the valley, there's a cave that is rather odd. There is greenery of a melon farm, or melon field, that's grown quite well. A small monk is tending in the field, picking out the ripe ones, slapping the watermelon to tell if it's ripe, to find the one that he wishes to pick. Standing aside from the field is a weird-looking person wearing this bamboo straw hat. And he's watching this small monk picking out a melon and says, my older brother says, so older brother here is a sworn brother. Our Langshen has, in the Journey to the West version of the folklore, has 6 sworn brothers called Mei Shan Liu Guai. In other versions of different folklores, like if you read Investiture of the God, for example, he actually has 7. And then the way that Journey to the West is explaining it is that Arlangshan himself is one of the 7. Therefore, he's the oldest brother in the group of the Sworn Brothers. And he's sent so far 3 to help us, or help test us, not really help us. But the white-clad noble from the first chapter, the yellow robe Yuan Wai from the second chapter, and now him. And he's saying that my older brother says, if there is destiny, or if fate would have it, allow me to test his, I guess, mettle. So basically, he's here as the test to see if we're worthy of being shown the melon field. The small monk finally picks out a watermelon, shakes it, brings it up to his hand, and just gives it a little jiggle and smiles. This one's good. Almost ripe, but not fully ripe yet. This is where you have the most flavor. Him, I already taken a look for you. I think he is quite good. So basically, they're referring to us, right? So basically, Milefo, he already met us at the very beginning as well. He's given his view of us, think that we are, the proper destined one. But this guy says, if I don't get a chance to face him myself, I, can't feel confident about it. And I don't feel like I can report back to my brother about this matter. So basically, he only feel confident about us being the destined one if he, properly tests us. The little monk used a little bit more strength and split the watermelon in half and says, rather than not being sure about him, I'm actually not so sure about your older brother. So it's going to be a little bit confusing at this point why Arlangshan's doing it, but essentially we're going to slowly discover that he's sort of on our side, and Milefo as well is on our side as well. They're collaborating, and they're not exactly like wholeheartedly trustworthy of each other. Obviously belonging to different factions, Milefo being the Buddhist faction and Arlangshan being part of the Taoist celestial court. Well, not technically of the court, but he's at least related to the Taoist side of things. And this man, the martial artist, thought for a moment. The item is kept by my older brother. of course nothing will go wrong. So this item that they're speaking of, rather cryptically right now, I'm thinking it's one of the 6 relic, probably the last one, right? When Wukong got struck down and the relic scattered to the world, the last relic probably is being held by Arlong himself, and we eventually have to go get it. And Milofo right now is worried about the safety of that last relic, or at least whether that relic will corrupt Arlong or not. So he's eating the watermelon, kind of ignoring his statement, and says that item is a difficult test for one's heart. He's been enduring it for many years. Be careful, it might bring ruins, with one, lapse of judgment. So basically, holding it kind of corrupts you in a sense. We've seen its powers in the bag, within the sack of the Yellow Brow, being able to brainwash people. The Yellow Wind Sage put it inside Lingzi's head, so I guess technically he's not the one enduring it. The Black Bear put it atop of the pagoda, right? The sight, the bird that we got, was put on top of the pagoda, so he also didn't kind of use it in terms of corrupting himself. But anyways, the martial artist continues that, so if this time works, then it makes both sides work out perfectly. So I think they're thinking that because there's many chosen ones or destined ones that has gone through this path, and this one in particular, us, they're hoping that it will work out, or else it'll be many more years for the next one, and Arlong has to endure that relic for more time, essentially. The small monk looks up at I guess they're calling him the weirdo, or the weird man, and the weird man drops his head and bows down and walks away. Not bowed, but basically, nods his head out of respect and then walks away. I wonder if he actually is a monkey, because every single one of Meishan Guai is an animal creature, thus monsters, right? The 6 monsters of the Plum Mountain. But he so far has just shown us a human form. We've seen the pig, we've seen the snake. Anyways, the small monk gives it a laugh and says, just leave. Get past my disciple first, and then talk about him. So I guess this him at the end is Arlong. First, we got to get past the Yellow Brow. Now, we did pick up a new ability or new skill here. I do want to switch. Oh, it is another spell. It's not an item this time. It exhausts all the mana we have. So however mana we have, so 260 points. It will last 90 seconds. It will increase our damage during this period of time. Our palm will glow when this is active, and we cannot use any spells, any magical items, any transformation. So basically we become just a martial artist. It also restricts spell casting opponents. So are we forcing both sides to just stick to melee? We can cleanse ourselves of any status effect when we use the ability. We also can recover a little bit of health after using it. All moves require less stamina when we're under this effect. Every point we put in here increase the amount of damage we get for the amount of mana we give up. So basically, if we have more mana, we actually get more attack. Oh. We exhaust all our stamina as well and turn it into crit rate. But then we can't do heavy attacks. So it's basically light attack but high crit. It's a very interesting set here. Okay. We're probably going to have to do some respecking. I think the purpose why we are learning this is effective against Yellowbrow, who's probably a spell user or at least a magical item user with the sack. And if we use this, we basically force him into a melee fight. And I'm thinking we also will benefit greatly for going with non-able in this case. We do lose more mana, thus gain less attack. But on top of that, he's going to give us 7-point attack, right? From just having him 2% crit, 5% crit damage. I think that is going to be a better trade-off than the mana loss, especially since we're not going to be able to use any spells whatsoever going forward. So that will be an interesting setup of how we can beat Yellowbrow here. Alright, we can't climb back up, so we're going to have to teleport. We're still missing things. I am fairly sure. Work our way back. Or we can go into the temple and stop before the Yellowbrow. And then kind of do a clean sweep. We gotta change our setup. We need to kind of get used to it, in a sense. But it's not like something we can just like randomly practice. Doesn't matter because these spells won't be used. Need to go reset all these points. And then we're gonna grab all the points here. These transformation bonuses, the passive will still stay. This, I feel like we can take away since I don't think transformation will be a thing. Since we are using this. With 10 points left, we can boost some stats. Just attack damage. It's not going to be a lot, but it's something. Crit damage, I think we should lift the attack first. Yeah, just respecking ourselves. We can't upgrade him anymore, but we can equip him. Not here, but once we go out. This one has the light attack. I think we do keep that. We still don't have that. We didn't get any new gold threads. Okay, nothing new here. Alright, we're giving up on the big head. We will lose a chunk of defense, but I think the extra attack will even things out. I think there is going to be a bird that comes down. Yep, there he is. Close the gap on us. Twister. Ooh. I don't think he died. I actually think we pulled him away too far. I don't think we got the proper amount of will for killing him. Yep. So he's just out of range. Ow. Ow. He's gonna fly back. I don't want to deal with the one in front of him, but I might have to. I don't think there's another path leading to the temple. I think this part is rather linear. It's what's before that we're missing. Unless we can jump down. I mean, I think we can go in for a little bit. Check out some new areas before going back and searching for what we're missing. Alright, we'll take the right side first. Now this feels like a Buddhist temple. We got the chanting going on. I think this one's also alive. No? Feels like he has an incense thing right there. Out of stamina. Can't really dodge. I don't think we're going into the main temple. Another blind monk? So he can hear us. It's kind of trapped behind. just a regular monk protector of the temple. Actual human. Amongst the many monks in the temple, everyone can ask the strong, I guess anyone with abilities here, to teach them, I guess, abilities, or this could be like martial arts or spells. And amongst those, there is a particular monk who really likes, the fist style. So he often accompanied the second disciple, non-Abel, the one that we beat with the kicking first. And he's learning martial arts with him. It's not just one particular monk, but there are those monks who prefer the fist style. And their attitude or their personality is very close to that of the second disciple. And they, often push for justice, and they will fight for justice. And thus they became sort of the monk, like 监院. 监院is like those who kind of judge over what's right and what's wrong. But ever since the second disciple was asked to go back into the forest to think about what he did wrong, right, why he was tied up in the snow there, these monks lost their leader of sorts, the one who protects them. So now every time they go try to issue out judgment, they end up getting ignored or getting picked on or maybe even getting hit because they're not strong enough they don't have their master to come help them, the second disciple. So they became quite frustrated, and they ran to their true master, Yellowbrow, the leader of the temple, and asked what to do. And the teacher said, if you don't see, then you wouldn't be concerned about these injustices. And the greatest crime or greatest suffering or sadness of a human or of a person is that they're too weak. So all you should do is close your eyes and focus on your way, your meditation, your learning. So in the beginning, they started to cover their eyes with, a cloth that they can remove. But they still were not able to ignore or, the injustice that they bump around in the temple. So Yellowbrow told them, try to dig out your own eyeballs and then see what happens. So from that point on, there was a new learning technique in the temple that was called the shut-eye chan, or the shut-eye meditation. And those who practice this style won't see anything, and thus their heart becomes at peace like water, like still water. But is this really the case? Wouldn't having any wind that blows the grass and cause a sound or a stir be able to start an itch in those heart that has, desires? Like, you're fooling yourself, basically, by digging out your eyes and saying that I won't be seeing anymore. Do we have any more codex? One more slot. And the location of that one, just so that we can kind of guess. Oh, it might be a plant, right? The lotus is over here. It might actually be a plant that we're missing. Oh. Let's see if we can jump back up here. Is that another one of the blind monks? Yep. So how blind are you? If I stop moving, can you still... Oh, he's looking for us. So he does react to, I guess, sound and thus our movement. So I can charge for free. And if I just take a step back and stop moving, he can't react. That is the case. What a technique. Well, he did land 2 punches on us as we were charging up, but still. Alright, don't think we missed anything here. We'll explore the right side first. More blind monk and blind construction worker. Oh, and one of the thunder elders. If the last entries is indeed a plant, we might have to go find it in the forest. Oh, there's an AoE on that. There's like a range on that. Alright, 2 Thunder Elder waiting for us over there, 2 Blind Monks, 3 Blind Monks on this side, a Wolf Protector on this side. They do have a lot of followers. He's gonna jump down and fight us, I'm pretty sure. He's gonna throw his blade out. That's the damage I'm... Oh, that was so close. Wait, we triggered one of the lightning elders. Maybe both. I think we just gotta keep moving, yeah. They just summon it under your feet. Ow, ow, ow. I mean, they overlap both of them. A little bit annoying. You guys want to come out here? Ooh, there's a 4-legged Jingang, the Vedra protector that in the story burned both people to death when they asked him to kind of judge who's right and who's wrong. So either that's an elite, which might be the case, because I mean it's a Jingang after all. Ah, no stamina. Actually, want to use this against you. Oh, right. It depends on which light attack we were on. It's not just stand still. Oh, he recharges pretty fast, though. I'm guessing that's a elite. Let's take him out first. Don't want him to disrupt the big show. And right, depending on which light attack we were in the middle of, he does something different. Is he the one making the noise, or there's some other people waiting for us here? Pretty sure the voice is coming from this side, but he torched those two like that. Okay. Oh, there is a... this annoying Thunder Elder on the side. Ooh, from his legs too. Oh, this Thunder is super annoying. You know what? Let's knock him down with the Wind-Stealing Bead. And also get some... he gets pulled back. We put him too far. That's fine. Let me go kill the Thunder Elder first for disrupting the fight. Yeah, you two. The non-able transformation comes back super quickly. Doesn't take many hits to recharge it. Ow. Let's try this. Gotta practice it on someone. So no spells now. But he is dying pretty fast. Oh, so it's not a plant. It's just the minion here. He's the last one. Yep, he's the Jingang Nisu, so made of mud. Which typically most of these statues are made of mud. Alright. In the Buddhist scriptures, Jingang or Vajra protectors are the guards of Buddha. They stand for justice, and their job is to kind of protect and kill anyone who sins. Ever since the yellow robe monk, I guess this would be Yellow Brow, who became the abbot of the temple atop of the mountain, he reconstructed the grand halls and hosted many of these incense gatherings, attracting followers from far away, including below the mountain. Then there were two guests who came, and they met in front of the Great Hall. They exchanged their looks. This might be the story we got from the other one, right? The two who, one came 4 times, the other one came for the very first time. But anyways, they exchanged the look, and then they become alerted. They became quite alert, because at this time, the abbot was ordering people to carry in this giant statue of the Vajra protector. And it had 4 legs. And it was holding a steel trident, or I guess... Doesn't have to be a 3-prong trident. Could just be 2-prong. In this case, it doesn't even look like a trident in the drawing. And it had the mean look in its eyes. And there's a hole in front of its chest. Very weird looking. Atypical of what you usually expect to see in temples. But the abbot, introduces this new thing that he just created. That he gifted with spells and power. And it's particularly good at determining the rights and wrong. So these 2 guests, one of them quickly walked up in front of this Jingang or Vajra protector and says that, I hope you can help me destroy all those in this world who are cheats and return justice to me. The reason behind this is that this particular person asking this is a, pretty regular guy, but sometimes he likes to take a little small benefit here, benefit there. If someone's passing out free food, he's going to grab some regardless if he needs it or not. That type of person. Because of his habit of always trying to take advantage of others, sometimes he gets cheated when he takes advantage, like someone setting a trap for him or baiting him into that situation. But since he's the one taking the advantage in the first place, he's afraid to seek justice when he gets cheated like this. And that's why he has this wish to punish all the cheats in the world. The other person who he was kind of gathering with walks up to this Vedra protector and says, I hope you can destroy all those who like to take advantage and then complains needlessly afterwards and return peace to this world. And it turns out he's a merchant, a very greedy merchant who likes to use subpar goods and sell those while saying they're great. So basically trying to cut cost. And because of this, he gets chased around and people curse after him. He has to hide sometime. Basically just, sells good and just ghost you afterward. And that's why he wants to complain to those who, take a cheaper price. Maybe he doesn't sell them at full price, right? He takes a small discount, but he's giving you subpar good. And then people come complain. He's like, well, that's the price you get. That's the quality you get. But then he's running around and trying to ignore all these returns, perhaps. And after hearing these two's voices and how they're continuing to argue in front of the statue, almost like they forgot they just made this wish, the eyes within this mud statue started to roll around as he lifts his trident, his weapon, and swings it down and spikes it into both of them. So both of them gets killed. And then from its knee on its four legs, fire came out and burned both of their bodies to a clean crisp. And this is when the abbot, started to clap and laugh. What a good Vedra protector. If both of you, referring to the two people who came to complain, think that each other are both guilty, then we'll help you both achieve your wish by killing both. After this story started to spread, everyone nearby started to be in shock. Some of them say that the abbot is using, monster spells to corrupt the people. Others say he is a deity with, great power. But regardless which version of the story you hear, everyone's scared of him and basically respect him out of fear. All right, we got all the regular monsters. Still missing 5 elites. The boss, we know who it is, Yellowbrow, and then 2 more characters. One of them I think is going to be Mila Fu. The other, not so sure. I do wonder if this is going to be considered one of the side halls. We're still looking for the quest for the fox. We do more damage under this. I am curious, I mean, we don't have the transformation available to us right now, but if we use a non-able ability against him, would he make a special voice line for it? Because technically that is their master, or at least the ones who teach them their martial art form. I mean, everyone's master technically is Yellowbrow, but... So this does not look like one of the side halls we can actually enter. So how long does this Spellbinder last? 90 seconds? It feels like it's been longer than 90 seconds and we still haven't gotten our abilities back. Ooh, another fancy chest. Another one. 2 wolf protectors. Where's your friend? Who else threw a... Wait, was it him? Just throwing one and it came back and hit us? Ooh, alcohol soaking. Sweet snow. Frost resistance. I feel like we got everything on this side. Oh, there's a staircase to a higher level. Never mind. I thought we cleared everything on the right. Not yet. I mean, punching trees to practice martial art is a thing, because you're also trying to build, like, calluses on your fists, so when you punch, you don't feel the pain. I mean, it's equal force both ways, so you definitely want to have more endurance. There's a lot of these monks. They're not super aggressive because they are blind, so that is a good thing. 2 is enough. It does feel like we're toiling with them because they can't see. But that's their choice. Like, he's not going to come after us as we wait for our stamina. Now, you might have noticed a lot of these turtles carrying these stone tablets with basically text carved on top. These turtles are one of the 9 different forms of a dragon's son. Depending on what the dragon breeds with, if they breed with a turtle, this is the particular creature that they would give birth to. So it's half dragon, half turtle, and they're typically used to decorate, or not decorate, but to carry these giant slabs. And then another typical form is if a dragon and a fish have a kid. If you look at the top of the ceiling where the 2 sides join on the roof, there's a decorative piece that's kind of like right above where my head is. That is the kid of the dragon and the fish, and it looks kind of like a fish, and it has water attributes. You put it on top of roofs to give it blessing to protect it from fire. And then at the edge of the roof, so basically like if the crown where they meet, you'll put that creature. But at the very tips, right there, you see there's a little small creature at the tip of the roof there where the sides meet. That is the dragon's kid with a bird, and they bring the wind. So that's kind of used to also have symbolism from the roof, and then you also would like hang wind chimes in that area too. Ooh, are you the one that glows? Nope, he's not the one that gives us a... Oh, I don't have any spells right now. Oh, never mind, he is elite. 海上僧. He has a health bar at the bottom. The monk from the sea? Wait, what's this move? Oh, I'm kind of out of health. Out of options. And frozen. He's the one who's going to give us the codex entry as well as a transformation, I guess. Well, Spellbinder has its costs. I think we get summoned back to... maybe not even the temple. Yep, all the way back. We can teleport back to the temple and continue the right side. Go take care of him next time. But we're going to end things here. There's a lot of unique drops from the various enemies you can hit up in the temple. So I think killing them again at the beginning of next episode will be good for us. And we'll leave things here. So until next time, bye!